Hey guys, I hope all is well. Now today we've got another very special video for you guys where we're going to be addressing how to make £2,000 per week with your OnlyFans account. And yeah, we're going to get right to it. But before we do, let me just briefly introduce myself. So in case you haven't seen me before, my name is Ethan Bayless and I run an OnlyFans marketing agency based in the UK where we help you grow your account to 100,000 plus per month. And in actual fact, getting to £2,000 per week is very easy. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so now we're on the screen. Let's have a look at what we're going to cover. So first, we're going to cover OnlyFans revenue streams. Then we're going to cover how to optimize each different revenue stream. And then we're going to cover actually tracking your revenue. And then how to effectively reinvest profits for maximum growth. So we've got a lot of juicy content for this video. And it's going to be a ton of value. So make sure you stick right way through. So let's have a look at OnlyFans revenue streams. So OnlyFans is a great platform for those looking to make some extra money. Now, on the platform itself, there are plenty of ways to make money from your subscribers, such as, so we've got monthly subscriptions, PPV content, tips, targets, sugar daddies, and other forms of communication. So a common mistake most creators make is they focus too much on subscriptions. So don't get me wrong, subscriptions is a great source of income. However, it should be a lower source of income compared to all the other revenue streams listed, as we can see above here. So as a rule of thumb, if your subscriptions is more than 20% of your total OnlyFans revenue, then you need to pay more attention into all the other aspects of your account, as you're potentially missing out on thousands every month, as subscription should be 20% of your overall or less. So if it's not, make sure you have a look at each of these and go a bit more in depth. So let's take a look at how exactly you go about optimizing each of these different revenue streams as mentioned here. So first, we've got monthly subscriptions. So as I said, monthly subscriptions are a great way to get some predictable cash flow into your account. Now, an average subscription price we recommend is $6 to $15 per month. And make sure to stick with your subscription price once you've chosen it. Otherwise, changing it regularly is going to cause a lot of subscribers to turn off their auto renew, and it's going to be messing with your subscriptions numbers, especially considering how you don't even want to be making most of your revenue from subscriptions. I see people tweak up the subscription price so often, in actual fact, it's a detriment to their income. Now, when choosing your monthly subscription price, always go on the cheaper side, as you'll be making 10x more money in the back end by nurturing these relationships, as long as you know what you're doing and how to do it effectively, as well as getting rid of time wasters. So next we've got PPV content. Now, PPV stands for pay per view. Now, this is content that you sell in your DMs to subscribers. Now, on OnlyFans, you can DM your subscribers, and you can basically send them an image which is blurred out, and they have to pay to see it. So this revenue stream should be one of the most profitable for you, and with all my clients at my agency, we find this is the most profitable source, and it should be for most individuals, especially if you're looking to become a top creator in terms of profit. Now, make sure to drop scarcity and urgency messages when sending out your PPV content, as this will trigger a fear of missing out, which will cause compulsive buying. So that's just marketing 101 really. You want to make sure that you send every 4 to 5 days a message saying, hey guys, this content's only going to be around for 24 hours. If you don't get it now, it's going to get deleted. It's going to be the last chance to ever see this piece of content. And this is just going to trigger compulsive buying, as they're not going to want to miss out on this potential juicy content. So yeah, make sure to hint with scarcity and urgency when sending out these PPV messages. Now, alongside the scarcity and urgency, make sure to send out captions with curiosity within it. So a great way to actually inspire curiosity is to make these random captions which trigger the imagination of the user or the subscriber looking at it. We're going to get into some examples that you can use later on in this little slideshow, but make sure to inspire curiosity in every way you can. Now, at an agency, we use a tracking sheet to make sure we don't send out the same content to an individual, as well as help maximize profits. So if you're really smart about maximizing your PPV content revenue stream, then what you can do is you can make pieces of content that are PPV, and then you can make sure to send them out by DMs to each of the subscribers, and then as soon as they buy it, you mark it down in a spreadsheet, so you're not going to target them again. And then with your other subscribers, you can hammer them with the same content until they buy it. So it's just being really efficient and optimizing the process. Now, another source of revenue is tips. Now, tips again should not be your primary source of revenue, as they are unreliable. However, it's important to engage with your subscribers daily in order to get them to tip you. Now, when a subscriber does tip, make sure to give them extra attention for the next 4 hours after doing so, and then slowly fade the attention away. Now, you want to do this because it will create a positive reinforcement loop. So this in turn will make them become addicts, and that'll cause them to tip you all the time to get the attention they crave. So you need to understand the psychology of these guys who are going on this website. They're not able to attract female attention in real life, hence they're going on these websites to get this intimate relationship with females. So by giving them attention when they tip you, and then slowly fading it away, and then when they tip you again, you give it back to them in full, then it's just going to keep this loop going. But you're going to want to make sure to reward them with attention once they have given you a tip. Okay, so another source is targets. Now, on OnlyFans, targets allow you to raise money for any particular cause or reason that you want. Now, recently an Australian model raised over $1 million through targets, so they can be very effective, providing you got a big enough subscriber base, and it's a very juicy target that they're aiming for. Now, when running targets, make sure to set them up with, indicating that you're going to buy a new outfit with them or toys, which will benefit the subscribers in the long run, so they'll be more inclined to give you this target money. Now, when running the target, you can also mention how you're going to reward all those who donated with a special surprise and the DMs, and that's going to pique curiosity as well, going back to that psychological trick we talked about. And it's also going to get you more money and profit when it comes to the targets. Now, another source is sugar daddies. So they can be another lucrative source of income, providing you find high quality ones, as you are going to get some people who pretend to be ones, and they're going to be time wasters. So you're going to make sure that you got an effective system and strategy to identify them as early on as possible. Now, because time is really money. So with sugar daddies, you have to spend more time nurturing these relationships so they're actually worth your time. So these sugar daddies can pay anywhere from $500 per month for the low end to $10,000 per month on the high end. And if you get a few of these, you're laughing. So once you do have a sugar daddy, make sure you move them to a different channel, as they'll feel more special and will stay with you for longer. And make sure to nurture these relationships really well and keep them for the long haul. So you can also sell other forms of communication. Now, this can range from a video call all the way to them just getting your Snapchat. So if you are going to do a video call, I recommend these rates. So just basic chatting on the video call, you can charge $3 a minute, with nudity $5 a minute, and then full nudity $10 per minute. And this can be another very lucrative source of income. So any other form of communication in general, you can just charge $10 to $20 for access. Of course, that is flexible, but we just normally go for these rates. And make sure to nurture these relationships on a deeper level, as people who request additional forms of communication are far more likely to connect with you on a deeper level, meaning that they'll give you more money in the long haul. So you want to make sure to take care of these relationships, especially if you've got them marked in your sheet, which you're tracking all the revenue as a top subscriber. Now, this leads me to the next point, tracking your revenue. So OnlyFans is a business in a day, so treat it like one. Now, make sure to track each source of revenue in a spreadsheet so you know which revenue streams are the most lucrative, and which ones that you need to pay more attention to get it to work better, as well as which revenue streams you're going to get the most money for your time. So, for example, if you track all your revenue streams and you notice that PPV content is earning the most, then it's going to make sense to devote more time to that particular revenue stream to make more money. So just basically figure out the numbers from each of these revenue streams on OnlyFans, and then make sure you optimize your time so you get the most leverage out of this. So this leads me to my final tip: how to effectively reinvest profits for maximum growth. So when starting off, you're going to want to make sure to invest at least 50% of the earned income back into your account. So essentially you can reinvest this money by buying account promotions, advertising, better camera gear, new toys and all sorts of stuff. And if you're working with an agency, you'll be reinvesting in your business by working with an agency, as they're going to help you scale. So the more money you put back into your account initially, the faster you'll scale your income in the long haul. Now, I know initially it's going to be sad to say goodbye to them initial profits that you are making, but by reinvesting it back into your business, it's going to benefit you more in the long run, to the point where you are making £10,000 per month with your OnlyFans account, and you can afford to buy a lot more than you would have if you just spent your first little paycheck. So yeah, I just want to say thanks for watching, guys. I implore you to utilize these tips that we talked about, and make sure you actually do put them to good use, because these tips I am talking about are very practical and they're very effective at growing your OnlyFans. And it can actually be really easy to grow your OnlyFans to a good level, providing you know what to do and you implement some of these tips. So if you do want to have a quick little chat with me, then I'll leave a link in the description to my website, and we can just have a little talk and see whether my OnlyFans agency can help you. And yeah, essentially that's it. So I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video.